That's new from Sven Väth, Germany's #1 DJ, taken from the album The Harlequin, The Robot and The Ballet Dancer. That cut there called The Birth of Robbie. Looking forward to a gig happening on Saturday night. United Sound Systems launch a benefit party for the International Free Party Network, playing Positive Energy, Matrix, Bedlam, Chillum Tribe and Cone Melt from Sabres of Paradise. Also a live PA coming from Jesus Jones. And that happens this coming Saturday, 9 through till 6 the following morning. And that's going to be happening at the Abbott Street Studios, Ashwin Street in Dalston, Eastside. That's the Abbott Street Studios, Ashwin Street in Dalston, Eastside, Saturday night for United Sound Systems.
100% more music station.
That's about it for tonight, folks. Thanks for your ears. Thanks for your company. Don't forget, we're back at 1 o'clock tonight. If you can't quite make that, we're back next Thursday in between 9 and 11 for more Abstract Dance with me, Colin Dale. Thanks to all those who took part in the show tonight, all those who rang in with dedications. Thanks to Emma and also Renat at R&S in Belgium. Thanks for taking part in the show as well. And watch out, coming up next, Mr. Gordon Mack in for Chris Phillips and 2300, the soulful side of Kiss through till 1. I'll see you at 1. Bye for now.
Kiss 100% stamina. Nobody can funk for longer. Nobody.
Especially for the hard-working guys at Pim's Press Cuttings who requested that tonight. Carl Craig, going back to the year of 1991. A sampler from an album called Equinox, Night and Day, which unfortunately never ever saw the light of day. One for all Carl Craig fans. Right, approximately 40 minutes away from Lindsay Wesker. That's where we change the tone here at Kiss completely. Open up the phone lines and talk about various topics. And it's a wild and wacky show. That's Lindsay Wesker in between 4 and 7 this morning here at Kiss. Play this next one especially for all the folks on the way home from Horny at Legends, or maybe Mega Tripolis at Heaven, or even Eurobeat 2000 at Turnmills tonight. Hope you had a good one. As promised, here's the brand new single due very soon on Mercury Records UK from Yellow. This is called How.
Like 100% original pirate style. Kiss 100.
Get ready. There's a new bad guy in town, and his name is Tony Santana. You know something, Mondongo? You're a cool cat, you know that? I like your style, you know? I'm gonna even make you my partner. How you like that? I'm Mondongo. You look pretty good, you know? I think you can make it up there, you know? With my looks and your brains, I think we're gonna accomplish the world, you know that? Hey, you know that girl Mondongo? Yeah, the one that always follow her nose, you know? You know what I'm talking about, yeah? I think, what you think? I give her too much ice cream or what? She looking real good though, you know? She was talking to that guy named Hank. What a hustler, that Hank. You know something, Mondongo? I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm gonna love her so good. By tomorrow morning, she's gonna leave Hank and come to me, Santana. That's right, the S for sex. How you like that, huh? What you talking about, Mondongo? I know what I'm talking about, you know? I got a lot of wisdoms in life, you know? I learned a lot too, you know? And if it wasn't for that guy Salsa, you know, that messed me up, you know, but that's okay. Because with me and my pussycat, we're gonna make it to the top. That's right, Mondongo. All the way to the top, Mondongo. How you like that, huh? You know something? I hope that guy named Marvin is not a hassle, you know that? Cause I hate hassles. If he messed me up through this deal one more time, oh, he gonna meet my little friend. You can believe that, you know that? Bet your bottom dollars on that, you know? I'm no duckworm, you know? That's right. This deal better come through this time, Marvin. You know something? Why don't you do something for yourself, you know? Why don't you work with lowlights, cooking chicken or something, you know? You're beginning to be a real pest, you know that? You don't want to get me mad, sweetheart. I don't want to break your heart either, you know? Maybe you might go running back to Hank, who knows? You know? For some reason, something tells me he's a closet case, you know? But our history, I'm here, he's not, you know that? And you know something, Salsa? I had to cancel his contract, you know that? That's right. I don't kill little kids, you know? I don't need that. I don't need that in my life either. So no way. I think you got the wrong guy. No. You got the wrong guy. I told you, I may sell drugs. I may kill people, but I don't need that in my life. Killing kids? No way, brother. You got the wrong guy for that, you know? Hire somebody else. What I look like to you? Hassa? Huh? I look like a peasant to you? Huh? No, not like my partner, Mondongo. He kill anybody, you know? As a Mondongo, shoot him. He shoot him for quick, you know? He step on him with pointy shoes like cockroach, you know? Hey. Who you think you're talking to, huh? My name is Santana, you know? S for sex, you know that? You know what I'm talking about, huh? You want war, huh? You told me. I'll give you a war, okay? I'll give you a war, you're never gonna sleep in your life again. That's right. You wanna see bad? I'm better. That's right. That's right. You think you something else? Huh, Sasa? Huh? I got something for you. I'm gonna hit you so hard, you're gonna fall in a cup of soup. How you like that? Huh? That's right. You never be the man your mother was. You know that, Sasa? I take you and break you into two. I'm gonna hit you 2 times. Me hitting you, you hitting the floor. How you like that? Huh? You like that, huh? Let's see the smile on your face, you know? Okay, we're gonna have war. That's right. What? I slapped you with my left so many times, you're gonna beg me for rain. You know that? I hit you so hard, you look like a hassa the next morning. That's right. The same way I'm gonna take Marvin if you don't get me through, you know? I think you and Marvin got something going together, and Hank. You know that, Salsa? I don't like you guys too much, you know? I get too curious about Mondongo too, you know? He acting kind of funny on me, you know? I don't know, I think of the women. He like the women more than he like the money. So you know what? Brace yourself and make room for the bad guy. Tony Santana. S for sex. You got it right, baby.
Hold it. Listen.
Party people, can yo get funky? Inside the phone, can yo get funky? This simulation, can yo get funky? Now just hit me.
house, y'all.
A couple of tunes from back in time, especially for the old school. First off, Tony G and Tony's song, and in the background now, Pleasure Boys and Visage, which for me brings back many memories of attempting to break dance and not succeeding. Just one more from back in time, back to 87, and the original sound of the Masters at Work.